Meg could hear the heavy breathing and knew her aunt was trying to control her voice on the other end. Well, thank you, that's good. Are you going to come and visit? I can't right now. I will video call at some point, but I am busy working, making that money to pay the bills. Yes, Meg, you're so good to us. I'll give her your love. Thank you. Good night, Aunt Karen. I have another call coming in. All right, good night. Meg let out a long breath, and the tension inside of her went with it. After having lost 2 months' worth of salary, a few pints of blood to an unnecessary procedure, a chunk of flesh and a year's worth of sick leave due to an unnecessary medical procedure that her aunt had insisted needed to happen, Meg had finally learned her lesson and grown a backbone. Meg mused it was the missing tissue that triggered her growing a firmer backbone, at least where her aunt was concerned. Just as she started to chew into the numbers on the screen, her secondary line rang again. She steeled herself. I don't like this word. Doesn't feel right. I don't have it. What did I write? STE. I don't steal. That's harden. Yes, to steal one. I knew I'd misspelled it. She steeled herself before speaking. Hello? But it was an unfamiliar male voice. Is this Margaret Hodson? Who may say is calling? This is called specifically for her. I need to make sure I'm speaking with her first. No. You need to make sure you haven't announced No, you need to make sure you've announced yourself properly. I'm a lawyer and I need to speak with. And your lawyer's name would be? There was a silence on the other end. The organization you work for? Listen, I need to speak with Margaret Austin. Wait, he's just said her name twice, 2 different names, Hudson and then Austin. So that's what I thought. I had done that wrong. Isn't that funny? I wonder why. I need to speak with Margaret Hudson, and I need to speak with her now. Well, you can leave a text and your information. If you've not left information that can be verified, there will be no callback. There was silence on the other end again. Madam, you are making this rather difficult. Yes, and so are you. If there's nothing else. Wait. Yes. Where do you work? Even less likely for me to answer. You called my number. Goodbye. This was not the first nor the last call she would get from an unidentified lawyer. Unable to put her phone on silent, she gritted her teeth and blocked another number, then delved back into the numbers on the screen. The darkness outside, and this should be lowercase, comma, the darkness outside hid the moon and the stars. If they had risen, they were invisible, hidden behind the mirrored glass wall of her workplace, mirrored glass walls of her workplace, only reflecting the office within. And Meg was happy with that, finding the cold iridescent lights comforting.